So you can see here, the problem is that we have let's say find something right here. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, the problem is that we have two small metallic sphere. It has mass. Why they give us the mass here? Because I think that it will relating to the gravity force. Okay, when they give us the mass, and they are suspended at the pendulum by light string of length L. We don't know L, right? But they give us the electric charge 7.2 nanocoulombs, and it comes to equilibrium when they is in its angle 5 degrees with a vertical. Okay, and they ask us how long the string. The question is how long the string, but we need to know the situation. The situation of the problem is in this case, this mass is suspended. It means that this mass is in the equilibrium situation, right? So you can try to find what. Please close your microphone. Hello. Please close your mic. Okay, thank you. Okay, continue. We'll continue. Okay, in this case, the thing is this master is in the stable position. It's in stable position. So, we need to have the total force that's applied on the material must be equal to 0. Okay, we need to have this one. And after we know that in the stable position, the total force is equal to 0, and we need to find the total force here. The force we have pi, P, the gravity force, and this is the tension, the force from the string. So the total of the gravity force and the tensions in this direction. It means that if you want this method in the stable position, you must have another force in this way. And I'm sure with you that this force is called electric force, right? So in this case, you have this figure. You have this figure, and please remember that although we saw this figure, the theta look like it's large, but actually it's the value of the theta is just 5 degrees, just 5 degrees. And when you apply these conditions, you can apply it into several directions. For example, you can solve sigma total force in x direction must be equal to 0, and total force in y direction must be 0. Remember, this is a vector. This vector, not the scalar. And you can see here the solution show you there. Here. Total force in y direction equals 0. Total force in y direction, how many forces we have in y direction? The first force is gravity force, and the second is the shadow of the tension. The shadow of the tension here, right? We call it Ty. So it means that Ty must be equals mg or Ty minus P equals 0. That's why you have this one. Okay. And this is for the first condition. You can apply the second condition. And for second condition, I want to erase. Oh my God, it's complicated. How to do it? Oh, I must erase all this. It's complicated. I didn't use this before. I think it's same as the how we erase all. Oh. So you can apply that condition for x direction. And you know, in x direction, I plus again force here in x direction. This is x direction, right? So in this case, Ts must be equal, let's just force here. Okay. So this means that you need to have F equal T sin, because this is theta, right? This is the opposite edge of the opposite edge of theta. So you will have the shadow of it equal T sin. Okay. And you have two conditions. The first condition we already know. This is the second condition, and from that you can find the Fe. How about Fe? Fe needs to be equal K Q. Fe needs to be equal K Q divide R, right? In this case, divide R square. Oh, okay. How about R square? Please look at this. I call this one R is here. Right. R here. So how can you find R? This is theta, this is L. So you have two R. You have R equal what? R equal to L in theta. So in this case, you already find the relationship. You already find the relationship between the R and L, and the thing is you just substitute R into your formula. Okay, you just substitute R into your formula here. Substitute your formula here. Okay. But we have this is R square, right? And after that, you obtain R. After you solve here, you obtain R. Can you see the screen? Bảo Phan, can you see the screen? Hi, Bảo Phan. Can you see the screen? Okay. The total force in each direction needs to be zero. If it's not zero, what happens? You know, it will move, right? We base on the condition that the motor is in stabilization. The motor is in stabilization. It means there is no force on the total force around it needs to be zero. It means it needs to be zero in x direction and y direction. If in y direction it not equal zero, it will move, right? And likewise, the for the x direction. The x direction and the y direction need to have need to have the total force equal zero. How about other students? Do you have any questions? So, student, can you see the screens? Can you see the screen that I share? Can you see the lesson? Student, you cannot see my face, you cannot see my webcam, but can you see my screen? Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, it's okay, Buddha. You can do anyway. It's okay, no problem. But in that case, you need to calculate 2 times rather than calculate 1 time, right? If you substitute R into the formula, if you substitute R into the formula, you just need to calculate 1 time. If you calculate R, it's okay, no problem. But you need to calculate 2 times. The first time you calculate R, and the second is calculate L. Okay, no problem. You can calculate R, no problem. Yeah, F equal B time. Yes. So if there's no questions, I will go to next. I will go to next problem, right? Okay, one thing I need to know is that, do you think this one is better than 2? Student, do you think this is better than 2? If it's better than 2, next time we will continue to use this, but it's worse than 10, so we can come back to 2. It's not good compared to 2. So next time, which platform we want to use? 2? Okay, 2 better. I know, Antwi. Thanks for letting me know. So, Thành Tâm, you think that 2 is better? How about the student? The thing we need to compare is, you can see my screen. You know, for this platform, there is not restrict us in 40 minutes. We can use any time, any period, as long as we can use. And the thing you need to compare is that the screen that I share is okay, is clear or not, the first thing. The second thing is my voice is okay. You can hear clearly my voice or not. That is the second thing we need to prepare. Into my face is no problem. If you cannot see my face, you will see it in the record. In the record, I will upload it again in the system after the class finishes. Okay, everything is fine. Yeah. So I think we need to try it to the end of the class. So we finish the lesson. Any questions? If you have no question, I will go to next problem. About this problem, did you read it at home? We have a small object with the marks here, the negative charge here. It suspends motionless. Remember, it's motionless. It no motion. No motion. It means what it means. It means that total force equal 0, right? It suspends motionless above the ground when immersed in a uniform electric field perpendicular to the ground. What the magnitude and direction of electric field? So the problem here is that you have the question here is that you have. I assume that this is ground, right? And you have a matter here is keep a distance from the ground here. It not move. It's in stable situation here, stable position here. What are the magnitude and the direction of electric field? Yeah, it have a mass m and it have a charge q negative, and it's unstable above the ground. Did you got the problem here? So it means that total force is equal to 0, and you know that it doesn't move in y direction, right? Actually, in x direction, we don't need to concern that the motion or the situation, because in x direction is on, no moving in x direction. But the thing is, we need to concern in the y direction, because there is many forces in y direction, and actually the electric field in y direction. Okay, so we plot electric field here. We plot the electric field here. So actually, for this mark, I plot it here. Is it okay? We have the gravity force, and how can it stable? It needs to have another force in the opposite direction, right? So it means this is electric force, right? From this figure, can you tell me the direction of E? Can you tell me the direction of electric field? Please let me know. You already have Q is negative. In the case Q negative, How about the direction of electric force and the electric field? Is the same direction or in opposite direction?
Dạ. Các bạn thì.
Sao có cái đầu sao con lấy rau? Còn cơm nữa.
Làm gì còn rau nữa, hết rau mà.
Hả?
Ừ. Cái này nè.
Tao cái đầu kia cái bình đi một tao lấy.
Hello. Okay, it's down. Why? It needs to be in the opposite direction, right? It's very easy. So E here. You already answered the direction of electric field. Yeah, you're right into that. Very good. The thing here, I just need to explain you the and how to solve it. Please look at the solution. Look at the detail. Yeah, because we have this one. Total F is equal 0, so FE need to equals
đúng rồi.
gravity force.
Không ra đúng không?
Any question for this problem? If not, I will go to next.
Không biết.
Okay. Up to now, I think the connection is okay for us because you know when we use them, when the number of students large, it will restrict us in screen sharing. It's okay, right? We continue. Okay, the problem. 25. We have 4 charge particles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's at the corner. It's at the corner of a square, our side A, and it's shown in this figure. Right? They also determine the electric field at the location of Q and the total charge electric force is on Q. I think this problem is very easy for you because you already did it at high school, right? So can we omit this question? Can we omit this problem? I will omit it. Any idea? Any question? Is anyone don't know it? Just we move to another. Okay, we will stop in this problem. 33. A small 2-gram plastic ball. They have a mark. Please remember that when you give mark, you need to pay attention about gravity force. Right? When I give you the mass, it's a band, Gen is transmitter, long string, the from electric fields is on the speaker. Okay, the speaker. If the ball is in equilibrium, when the string might, they give us angle. What's the net charge on the ball? The problem is same as previous problem, right? Previous problem they ask us, then this problem they ask us Q So it's same situation. Okay. To solve this problem, you need to pay attention that total force need to equal to 0. It means that total F in y direction equals 0 and total F in x direction equals 0. Just apply this and find the center of force. Here they give you two conditions, right? And it's the same as with the previous question. And after that, you will have the result here. Any question? If not, I move to the next problem. That is 7. You have the length of the rod is uniformity charge and has the total charge is minus 22 microns coulomb. They also determine the magnitude and the direction of electric field along the axis, and they give us the distance here. So in this problem, actually you didn't see this problem before at high school. This problem is just applied in this course because you have the master have the length. And please remember that previously in the theory class you already have, if the charge in the rod with the length L and the charge is Q, so it have the charge density equal Q divided L. Remember, if you have a surface, for example, this surface with the area is S or A, I call the area A, and the charge is Q, so you have this thing, you have the surface charge, right? And this charge is by Q divided A. Or you have 3D material with the volume is V and the charge Q. So you have a charge density rho equal to divided V. Okay, in this problem, you have the 1D you have 1D problem. It's just the length of the rod. And because the matter is have a size, so you cannot apply the formula of the point charge. You need to divide this, or you need to divide this matter into many point charge and find the electric field caused by that point charge, right? So I rewrite the rod here. This is enter. I put the S direction here. I call the center here 0. Is it okay? And when we put the direction here, so this is 0.
Okay.
This is minus L divided 2, and it's L divided 2. And this is the first thing. The first thing you need to do is you apply an axis on the matter. The second thing is, because you have no equation, no formula for the electric field of the matter, but you only have the formula for the point charge. So you need to divide this matter into many point charge. Here I divide it into dl. It's okay. I call it have the length is dl, and the point that you need to know the electric field here is the P here. With the distance 36 centimeter, right? So you already know the size of the charge, so you can find the electric field here. I call this dE. Okay, I call this dE. Calculate dE. E equal K dQ by the distance from here to here. I call this 35 minus, we can call it from here to here. We have this one replaced H, right? I can have the position H here, and the S, or you have 36 minus S squared. Okay. ADQ 36 plus. How about the connection here? Right now the connection is okay, right? Let me know. Because I have just received some inform that the problem has interrupted, but it's okay. It's okay. Thank you, Juan. We already have dE, and you know that because the size of the Q is not changed, here. So the direction of dE is the same. It means that we have E equal integrate dE, right? But the direction appears unchanged. The direction of E must be equal with the direction of dE. In this case, we can omit the vector. It means that I have E equal integrate dE. Okay. Yeah, is it okay? And our problem is that determine the boundary condition here. This point and this point. How to determine it? To determine it, we come back to dQ. How to calculate dQ? dQ equal, because we call it dx here, right? So we can calculate it dQ equal the length ds multiply lambda, right? R is equal to lambda dx, and you substitute dQ here, and remember that in the axis here, remember that x can from here to here, so it means its coordinator is maybe from L/2 to L/2. from minus elevator to plus elevator. And please substitute E to here and calculate. You will have the result here. Okay? Do you understand that? Understand? Any question? Hello, students. Thank you very much, Hoàng Minh Cang. Your response is very quick. Thank you so much.
Bạn hỏi lại rất là nhanh.
Is it easy? Which is easy as compared to your level? Okay. We go to next problem. So they ask you the direction. You already determined the direction, right? You already determined the magnitude. Okay. So go to the right. And now we go to this question. The problem number 38. In this problem, they give us a uniformly charged disk radius. They give us the radius. They give us the charge density. In this case, fortunately, they give us the charge density. So it's very easy for us to do. And they ask us to calculate the electric acid of the disk. It means that you have from a disk here, right? They give you sigma positive. Okay, and they ask you to calculate the quantity at the rest. And they ask you to calculate the field on X here. And they give you many distance. Actually, the distance A, B, C, D. If we find the general formula for atomic from here to here is S. If you can find the general formula, you can substitute S to the formula, and you can answer the question A, B, C, D. So the thing is, in this problem is they just ask you how to calculate the electric field at S in acceleration. Okay, it's very easy. Easy to kill it, but it's not easy to calculate. It's not easy to calculate. Actually, this question, I think that it's already solved in your theory lesson. If you don't remember this, you can look at again. But here, I will show you the idea how can they calculate. Okay? Because in the same as previous problem, this is not a point charge. This is a matter with constant size. So the thing is, we need to divide this matter into many point charges, right? The way to divide is, I will divide this into many pins. This ring have the thick is dr. I call it dr. And actually, the radius of the ring is r. It's okay. And actually, the ring here is not. It also is not a point charge. It's also a matter. I continue I continue to divide this grid into point charts. I call it DA. Okay. And how about the A? The A will have an angle, the alpha. Okay. Can you keep it? So when I reduce the R and reduce the alpha, I will have the A same as the point charge, right? In this case, I will obtain the A is a point charge. And when I have a point charge, I can find the electric field, the E, right? So that's the idea we need to use to calculate for this situation. And remember that this is symmetry with the acceleration. So, sorry, this is not the acceleration. The symmetry is the perpendicular to the direction of S. It means that if I put on S here, I call it Y. Okay, or you can put here. So put here. Maybe something will be special in Y direction. Then look at it. First of all, we need to determine E. Okay. And as you know, you can DE to direction, DES and DEY. Okay, try to find this DEY. This is DEY, and this one DES. Based on the symmetry, can you tell me what happened with DES and DEY? If you rotate the A, around the x-axis, you rotate in this direction. So, what happened with DE? What happened with DEY? Can you see? For example, if you rotate in this position, I assume that you rotate it in this direction. You will have the E in this direction, right? The E in this direction. So when you divide it to direction, divide and the H here. So what happened? The dy here will be in opposite direction with the dy here. It means that you can find the point same at this point, but it's called the opposite electric field in y direction. It means that if you move the A around the ring, you will have total force in y direction need to be equal to 0. Need to equal 0, right? And what happened with the electric field in acceleration? For the electric field in acceleration, it has the same direction, although you move PA around the field. Right? So this means that you have E equal integrate E and equal integrate E S And because the direction of DE is not changed, so what should we do? It's not changed. In the case the direction not changed, so we don't need the vector. It means that we have E equal integrate dE x. Okay. The problem right now becomes to the problem that we need to solve. We need to calculate the integral of the x. Okay, Chantam, I know. Can you hear now? Can you hear me now? Chantam? Chantam, can you hear me now? Hello? I think that the quality of this platform is same as Zoom. Do you think so? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think this platform is same as Zoom, but the advantage is it's not stop it. It's not stop it when we study more than 40 minutes. Nguyễn Thành Đạt, I received your Vietnamese normally. I can read your wrote Vietnamese very good. I can read it clearly, no problem. Really? So please, you can use English. Yeah, it's normally Hoàng Minh Khang you write. Okay, we continue this problem. The problem here, you change the solution from how to find E, how to find electric field in 2D. Right now you just need to find the electric field in X direction, right? And in X direction, it's very easy for you to find. The first thing you need to do is you need to find angle here. I call this angle is theta. Yeah. And how to how to calculate ds? ds equal des equal de. It's okay. So it's happy when you find your problem. It's okay. After you're familiar with the problem will not occur. So in this case, you have dx equal de multiplied cos theta, right? And how about cos theta? Cos theta is very easy to find. How about the cos theta? There's no reason for cos theta. Is, look at here. This is S. This is R. How to find this? Cos theta equal S divide S square plus R square root square. It's okay? Any question? Okay, you already have the cos theta, and now you just need to find dE. To find dE, this is very simple to find dE. dE equal K dQ divide x squared. Because the distance from here, I know this right, not s square. S square plus r square, and you get the root of the total. Okay, so you already have dE. You substitute the dE here, d here to have, and the cos beta here to have ds, and you substitute it into here, you can have interpret. But the thing is, you need to determine the boundary condition of the integral, right? If you want to determine the integral, the boundary condition for the integration here, you need to know dq equal dA multiplied sigma. And how to calculate dA? Please look at here. dA here, it looks like a square, right? It looks like a square. It should equal dr multiply here. I call it this length. I call it dl multiply dl. How to calculate dl? dl is caused by this angle, d alpha, right? So dl need to equal some d alpha multiply r. Got it? And remember, you have this question is for two direction question, right? Because you have a disk here, so if you get the integral is just one direction, you just have for the ring here. But the thing is, you have a disk, not a ring. So how can we have a disk when the ring go from the radius 0 to the radius 8? To the radius 8, you will have a disk, right? Please imagine that when you have a ring very small, it's gradually larger, and you have a disk. So in this case, you need to have two-layer integral. Okay. Now, let's substitute on into the integral, and let's see the answer. Let's see the answer. Can I erase on? If I erase on, actually it's hard for me to. It's very hard. So please look at the whiteboard. I will share the whiteboard. Can you see? Can you see my whiteboard? Can you see the whiteboard here? Hello? Can you see? Please answer me. Can you see my whiteboard? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Very good. So previously we already have the equal into 2 layer into current DEX, right? We already have DEX equal. Oh, that's not good. Okay, thank you for letting me know. We have the H equal DE cos theta, right? And you already have DE equal KE dq S squared plus R squared. I log again the ratio. This is acceleration, this is X, you already define the bit here, and with this one, you can find the output, not good, actually. G, and this is theta, this inverse, the alpha, okay? So you can find the equal this S equals this S square plus this S square, and then you get the root square, so you have the distance. And the dq equal sigma dID divided S squared R squared root square. You have previously you have cos theta equal S divided S squared plus R squared root square. So you have you can substitute. So you can substitute DE into this one. You have DES equal KE sigma dA divided S squared R squared root square, which is like S divided S squared plus R squared. Okay? And how to calculate dA? dA is this is the area, right? This is very small area. That's a very small area. How to calculate this one? It's like here, right? Here, if Usually we are here and we are called DL. How to calculate DL? What's mean? Hey, oh my God. Let I look at. I'm sorry for this. How to reverse it? How to reverse this? Oh, okay. Also, need to write again directly on the screen. Okay, it was so. I will summarize what I wrote on the whiteboard here. So it's easy for you to keep to check. We have finally we have DE DA. So finally we have DA equal what equal DR. DR multiply DL. How about DL? This is ER multiply DL is called R D alpha. And you have DE. You have DE equals DES equal K sigma DR is equal R DR D alpha divided multiply S and divide S square plus R square root square. Yeah, that's all. Okay, so in here you can see we have two variables. The first is DR, the second is D alpha, right? And reverse theory told you that you need to calculate DE equal integrate of DES. Please remember this is two-layer integrate. So you just substitute DS here. When I substitute DS, sorry, this is E, not DE. Sorry. Thank you. So in this case, I have E equal. The first thing, the alpha is independent, right? So I have D alpha. Ke the constant. Sigma the constant. So I put it outside. And how inside? The inside R H, actually H is constant, right? H is constant. So I can put H outside. And dr is divided S square plus R square. Sorry, this previously is not just square. This is that is DE or KE. This is not. Okay. This is not. This is not. This is one else here. Please remember, students, this is not square. This needs to be S square plus R square, and its power 32. Please remember, this is power 32. I just rewrote. This is my mistake when I rewrote from the whiteboard to here. Okay, so you need to determine the boundary condition here, because you have the alpha. Please remember, you have alpha here. This is the alpha, right? The alpha. So what is the boundary for alpha? When you rotate the radius around, you have a ring, right? So it means that alpha needs to be 0 to what? To 2 pi. It's okay? And it's very easy for you when you determine R. It's not to be 0 to A. A is the radius of this. Radius of this A. Okay. So actually this interval is very easy for you to find. It's not hard for you. And please, you can find at home. So you have result here. 2 pi, where 2 pi? 2 pi here from this interval. And how to calculate this interval? How do you have this one? You just change the variable. It's very easy for you to change the variable, right? R, change the variable here. You have R. You can call this one the S square plus R square. You can call this equal. I call this C. So you need to get the rewrite. So when in this case I have to add the S plus not to S, sorry, because this is a constant. So when you rewrite it, it's equal to 0. So with 2R dr equal D equals C. You have RDR here. You just reply it with d cos c here, and this one become cos c power 3/2. Okay, and solve it at home. Any question? After you solve it, you have the result here. And the thing is, you just need to substitute the value of h is 5, 10, 15, or 200. And you can find E. Is it okay? Any question? Student, do you understand? So if not, we will move to the next problem. It's okay? Okay. We have a uniformly charged ring. Oh, this question for a ring. Previously, we have the question for this, and this is for a ring. Actually, the question for a ring is really more easy as compared to the question for a disk, right? Because you just need to the thing is you only need to get the integral of one direction. And what is that direction? Oh my god, oh my god. That is just you get the integrate with the alpha. You have a ring here, and the same as previously, you divide it. Okay, alpha here, right? dA here, right? So you also have dE equal KE. Let me look at dA. In this case, we have lambda, right? Lambda multiply dl here. How to calculate dl? dl equals r d alpha dts 0 x squared plus a squared whole g to this is ds, right? Okay, and same as previously, you have integrate dE y equals 0, right? So you have E equal integrate dEs, and because dEs, the direction of dEs not changed, so you have dE, you have E equal integrate dE, and sorry, dS, and you just substitute dEs here, and remember that the variable here is the alpha. It means that you will rotate alpha from 0 to pi. So in this case, you have KE lambda as ke lambda as device as r divides s square plus a square power 3 interval. No, interval here. Integrate d alpha and d alpha from 0 to pi. Right? This means that you have 2 pi with all of this integrate equal 2 pi. So you just substitute here. And remember, 2 pi multiply r multiply lambda. 2 pi multiply r is the length of the circle here, right? The length of the ring, the circle here. And when you use this length multiply with the charge density, you have Q. Okay. So after that, you obtain the result here. Got it? Any questions? If not, I move to next question. I move to next problem. It's after a same as question. You just write S and substitute the value of S, right? Okay. Really tired. I think we need to stop here. Next time we will continue. So after this class, I think that the platform of this software is better than Zoom. Do you think that? Do you think it's the same? Or do you think it's better? Student, let me know. It's better, right? So next time we will use this platform for our lesson because actually because we don't have the restriction of 40 minutes, so our class can continue until we stop it. I will post this video into my channel in YouTube, and you can look at it again. Hoàng Minh Khang, please help me to list the attendant. Please help me with the list of attendant. Thank you very much, Hoàng Minh Khang. It's very nice. Okay, and any question about the lesson today? Do you have any question? Okay, if there are no questions, we will stop here. And remember, the time for the class is the same, and we will use this platform next week. The time is the same, 7:30 a.m. Okay? Only wants me to change a little bit. For example, maybe 8 o'clock a.m. 8 a.m. Okay, so I will change it to 8. Okay, we change this. Thanks so much. See you next week. Bye. Very nice. Very nice. Bye. Oh, Nguyễn Thành Đạt. Yeah, yeah. We will count attendance. Hoàng Di can help me to count it. Nguyễn Thành Đạt. Do you have any idea? Please connect to Hoàng Minh Khang. Please connect to Hoàng Minh Khang. He will count as attendance. Okay, it's okay. Nguyễn Thành Đạt. Okay, let me know. Bảo Phan. You have any question? Bảo Phan. Lê Thanh Trí Đại. Lắc. Okay, it's no problem.